What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, and in case you have been living under a rock or don't know what's going on, the Spurs-Burnley game has been postponed due to adverse weather conditions. I mean, you probably made the guess of it now, seeing as it's supposed to be as time of recording at half-time during the game, but...
in what some are calling our best performance of the season.
Literally, but you know what, yeah, I'm to be fair, I'm happy this game is postponed because I really didn't want to be playing Burnley in those conditions.
You say that, there's a conspiracy. Have you heard of this conspiracy?
Tell me.
There's a conspiracy going on that Burnley had let the snow go onto the pitch, and they didn't do anything to make sure that the pitch would be ready for the game because of all the injuries they've got. They got Tarkowski out, Barnes out. Who else is out? They got a number of players out, don't they?
I think it's just and Westwood, those three players. Yeah.
No, they had more. Vidra as well missing. Rodriguez missing. I think they had a number of players.
So a bit
missing,
of Sean Dyche shithousery.
Exactly, that's the conspiracy going on in this one. But look, you're probably right. I think in these conditions, would you back Tottenham to be up for the fight in these kind of conditions? Probably not. You know, long balls into the box, Tottenham not being able to deal with it. It'll probably be a bit of a shit show. So
yeah,
you're probably right. Burnley would have probably been used to these kind of playing like in
they're
these
used
conditions.
to it, but they're definitely more adept to it than us.
Yeah, definitely. They're used to the cold a lot more up there in the north.
There's one thing being used to the cold. There's one thing being used to like a downpour of snow on the pitch. I mean, two different things. But I think their football is definitely more. It will definitely suit them more. That's for sure.
100%.
But when you're looking at the pictures and stuff, I mean, an hour before this game get called off, surely they need to be doing better than that.
Yeah, I do feel bad for all the fans travelling up to Burnley, and then it's under an hour even, wasn't it? It was literally under an hour of the game about to start being called off. There's even I don't know if you've seen the Twitter post of these couple from Dallas travelled all the way from Dallas for the game, and they get there and it's been called off because
why would you travel all the way from Dallas for Burnley away?
It's a great question, but that's the commitment to Spurs. I give it to them, fair play commitment.
But if you're going to come from Dallas, at least come to a proper game. You know,
go to the stadium, be nice and comfortable. Don't go up to Burnley. Like honestly,
Liverpool away, Man United away. These kind of away games.
They want to experience, Burnley away.
The grit. Can you handle the grit and the glamour?
Sunday afternoon in Burnley. That's what they wanted to know. But at the end of the day, it's disappointing just because I was looking forward to seeing Tottenham play. When you're getting ready for something and then it gets cancelled, it kind of throws you off a bit. And also, the fixture pile up, or when's this game going to be played? We don't know. Nothing's been confirmed yet, so that's going to be somewhere they're going to have to fit that in between Europa Conference League playoff games.
Yeah, but I don't think the Conference League starts again until February or March. So
when's this game going to be played though?
Why not January? There could be a midweek in January. I'm sure there's a midweek slot in January that we can play. I
don't know. You've got all these games because you've got FA Cup coming back in January, and then they move games to midweek to fit in the FA Cup games.
No, not at the beginning. They don't. They account for it at the beginning because every single team's in the FA Cup at the beginning. So in January,
exactly, but you take up a weekend, don't you? For the FA Cup, so you have to fit that in a midweek.
Yeah, but those games are already counted for before. So if you look at our fixture list in January, it's actually not that heavy because I know the one FA Cup game that we do play in January is not.
If we win it. If we win that game, we play another one.
Those games are always accounted for. You see, there's a break in the Premier League fixture list because of it.
Yeah, there's a break, and then those games are made up for in a midweek.
But as you can see, if you look at our fixture list, we don't have many midweek games, but all those games are already accounted for and already put in the fixture list.
Right,
so
maybe in January
there'll be a time in January or February where we can fit this in.
The question is, do Burnley have undersoil heating? There's a bit of but Sean Dyche is saying there is undersoil heating and it's on, and it's just that it's not strong enough to make the snow melt or something and whatever.
What is the point of undersoil heating if it's not strong enough to make the snow melt?
It's supposed to. He's saying Sean Dyche claims it's undersoil heating isn't to make snow melt, it's to make the pitch not frozen.
So how? Yeah, okay, fine.
But then BBC are reporting that Burnley are the only team in the Premier League who don't have undersoil heating. So I don't know who to believe at the moment. Sean Dyche just bold-faced lying to them. Yeah, it's on, mate. It's on. Oh, don't worry. It's on. There's nothing we can do. It's on. But he's just lying to everyone. There's no undersoil heating at all. I don't know. I've got no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I got to believe Sean Dyche, surely.
I'm sure. I mean, it would look, if there's anyone who's not going to have undersoil heating, it's very believable that it would be Burnley. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Maybe that's my ignorance, but it is very believable. But for a Premier League team in 2021 not to have undersoil heating, that's like archaic.
Yeah, it is.
So it's hard.
Surely,
to
if they wouldn't have
be.
had undersoil heating, would have heard about it by now and clowned upon them by now.
I don't know.
They've
Yeah,
been in the Premier League for long enough. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's been in what? Yeah, been for 5-6 years now.
Yeah.
So with the money, it's not. Surely it can't be a case of they can't afford it. Premier League money, you got to be able to afford undersoil heating.
Yeah.
By this stage, so it's hard to believe they wouldn't have. But Sean Dyche claims they do. So I don't know. Well, it's by the by. But if you look at the scenes over in Manchester.
And also in Everton now as well. I'm watching it right now. The scenes at Everton. I mean, it's
Leicester.
Leicester, sorry. Oh, Leicester, that's even closer to us in the Midlands.
Yeah.
It's a downpour of snow. It looks like it's settling on the pitch there.
I was watching the first half of Man City. I could barely see what was going on.
I know.
Barely see
it's
what's
crazy
going
the scenes in Manchester. Do you reckon that game is going to finish?
It'll finish. They've got this far. They're clearing with snow at half time. They're saying that the main reason they cancelled the game is because the referee anyway saying that they would have had to have cleared the snow every 15 minutes. They'd have to stop the game every 15 minutes so that you can see the lines.
Yeah.
And they thought that would ruin the spectacle of the game, and obviously there's a bigger risk of injuries and whatnot. So it's probably the right call, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and when I was thinking about it before, I was thinking maybe they're just going to postpone it for a few hours and see how the weather settles. But then I went and looked at the weather forecast in Burnley, and it was literally like downpour of snow until like 5 or 6 o'clock at the very earliest for it to finish, and then there's still a potential that it would carry on for the rest of the night. So I think it's the right call for them to cancel it. And they were saying when they were clearing the snow off the pitch, it was just like coming back, and it just wasn't possible to play the game. So I think it was a good call, the right call, and we'll just have to wait and see when the game is rescheduled for.
I'll just say on the plus side, seeing as we're not playing today, probably means the team's going to be back in training tomorrow. I'm assuming they're not going to have the day off because they didn't play. So more time on the training pitch, which is good, and maybe Conte can take advantage of the game being cancelled to get the team. Because usually tomorrow would have been recovery, and then not get back on the training pitch properly till like Tuesday or Wednesday. So at least it's more time for Conte to get his ideas across, and maybe it'll help for Thursday. And look, we'll see when the game's going to get played. Hopefully it won't stretch our schedule too much, but hopefully Conte can see the positive in the game being cancelled, wherever positive there is.
Yeah, and it could be quite an important week for Spurs in terms of preparation, because we've got a lot of games coming thick and fast. So maybe it's a break that comes at the right time for us in terms of getting the players on the training ground and getting to grips with them and stuff like that.
Getting Romero back quicker.
Yeah, we got Burnley. We got Brentford on Thursday night next week, and then we play Norwich at home on Sunday. So the games are literally coming thick and fast. So look,
why are we playing Thursday? Ridiculous. No
well, everyone's playing midweek this week.
I know, but why are we playing Thursday? Why are they making it a bloody Europa League game?
I don't know.
It's so annoying. We're not even on TV, I don't think.
Are we not?
Because there's another game on Thursday, which is on TV.
Right, Man U Arsenal.
Unless we're on Amazon or something.
It's Man U Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly.
Thursday, yeah.
So we're not on Sky. So unless it's one different channel, I don't think we're on TV. So just for no reason they put us on Thursday. I don't know.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, that is the situation. Then the game is postponed. How much of an advantage do you think it is to Spurs as opposed to Brentford, who playing right now? Is there any advantage?
Bit small, because it's still Sunday to Thursday. That's plenty of time, isn't it? Look, it's tiny advantage. Usually these kind of things only come into it when, for example, a team is playing Wednesday to Sunday compared to a team playing Thursday to Sunday. Then it's a bigger advantage because the recovery day is a day later and you get a lot less time to train for that specific game.
Although I remember when this happened last season when we were about to play Fulham or something.
Yeah, it happens all the time where you think you have the advantage and it doesn't actually seem so. But in this kind of thing, like Brentford are playing Sunday to Thursday, and we still have travel to Burnley, haven't we? So all that travel time and stuff is taken up. So
I wonder if are they going to stay in Burnley tonight, or are they going to go straight back on the motorway and go straight back home?
They'll go back for sure, I think. So I think it's a slight advantage just because we didn't play, but I think it's minuscule. It's like you're talking less than 1%. You know what I mean? It's not a thing. I think when you're talking other shorter distances, and you get more advantage. So I wouldn't be looking at this as a big advantage.
All right, well, that is the situation. Burnley against Tottenham will not be played today, and we'll wait to find out when that game is rescheduled for. But our next game is Thursday night against Brentford at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Me and my brother are both going to be at the game. John Cooper will be on the watch-along. So unfortunately, there won't be a watch-along or a post-match fan show for you guys today. But we just wanted to come on and just let you know the whole situation in case you just didn't know. But that is the situation. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are regarding the whole snow fiasco today. But like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.